We'll be starting fires. We'll be starting fires. We'll build a new world from the ashes of an empire.
Live from the Action Building in Kenton, Georgia.
Welcome to the SHW pre-show.
SHW. This is our wrestling.
We'll be starting fires. We'll be starting fires. We'll build a new world from the ashes of an empire. We'll be starting fires. We'll be starting fires. We'll build a new world from the ashes of an empire.
And now, the voices of Southern Honor Wrestling.
Brandon Benefield, AC Mack, and Diana Michelle.
Oh, man, we are live. We are live from the Action Building. It's me, B-Double Brandon Benefield, alongside the beautiful Diana Michelle. And as you heard there in our intro, GB is on assignment tonight, and we're joined by the legendary former IWTV World Champion, former Southern Honor Champion, the loudest mouth in the South. I could go on and on. Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Standing right here.
It's AC Mack, everybody. How are you, buddy?
Yo, what's up, man? I'm excited to be here.
Yes.
The lights on bright. We got the music going. I'm so ready.
Yeah.
I'm so ready.
Yes.
This is going to be
fun.
good. Diana, you ready for this thing?
I'm ready. It's going to be, it's crazy. Look at that monster. I thought he was going to, never mind.
So, yeah, the Atrocity Cruel is out front. He's actually selling merch. And who in their right mind would want to approach him?
He's
Not
probably
me.
selling vials of blood.
Not me.
I don't even know. If anybody saw what happened with him on Halloween a few nights ago, I'm afraid the cops might show up because he burned a guy alive.
I was so upset at how he beat me for the belt, but
Well, look who we
seeing that,
got.
I'm just
Here
like,
we go.
that works.
What's up, baby?
You never know who's going to show up. It's Rico Gonzalez.
Yeah, baby, we're
You're live.
Rico
like,
Gonzalez.
He has a knack for doing that,
No,
actually.
whatever.
He will be in action later tonight. We'll get there. We got 8 big matches to talk about,
Let's
of
go.
course. As Diana mentioned, there's Cruel out front. A lot of the wrestlers out front selling merchandise. The doors just opened. Man, the DJ has got it cranked in here tonight. A little extra louder
turn
than
up, don't
normal.
play.
Old DJ turn up on the 1s and 2s back there. But I tell you what, the doors open at 7 o'clock. The crowd is filing in. Always a great crowd here at the Action Building for SHW56. And, welcome to the pre-show. Let's get started here with 8 big matches.
Let's
What
go.
you got?
Let's talk about this first one. Shoot Taylor and the Kenway. 2 guys coming off of a loss last month, but now both trying to get back on the winning track. And now we've seen a different side of the Kenway lately, kind of using dirty tactics. When he first came in several months ago, he was automatically a fan favorite. The fans took to him. It is so loud in here. Hopefully you guys at home can hear us.
I hope so, too. I love it, though. I'm not going to lie to you.
I do, too. It's just cranked louder than normal. I think they saw that you were here. They were like, the loudest mouth in the South.
Get louder in AC.
They're trying to drown me out. You can't do it.
You can't
You
do that.
can't do it.
No, sir. But yes, so the Kenway showing a new side. And then on the flip side, when Shoot first showed up here in SHW, he was kind of on the doing some dirty tactics. But now he's turned a new leaf, and the fans are getting behind him. So it's almost like they flip-flop. And both guys looking for a big win here tonight. Diana, who do you think between the Kenway and Shoot Taylor?
Shoot Taylor.
You're going for Shoot?
Straight.
All right.
Straight.
Now,
And
Matt,
let me just say, why are they coming off of a loss? Like, because they was in that 6-man, whatever kind of match that was.
Oh, with Chip.
With Chip. And Chip
That's her boy, the bad boy.
the bad boy Chip, they defended his Jake the Snake Legacy title, and now,
What
it's
I
just a
love
bunch of
about
stuff.
this, though, is that they're both coming off of losses, and they have the very first match of the night.
Yes.
Now, I know they are itching to get out there and
Yes.
redeem themselves and let these people know that, hey, I can pull out some W's, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know that feeling. I
We
know
know.
where they're at, and I know they're very, very happy to be first. So I definitely understand. I have never had the pleasure of being in the ring with the Kenway.
Yeah.
I have with Shoot Taylor a few times. I know he can go, and I know that he secretly gets the crowd behind him.
Oh, yeah.
It's really weird.
You know why?
starts with an entrance.
It's his entrance music. Shoot!
It's catchy. It's a hit
Taylor.
song.
You know about it. You know about
So
it.
telling you.
I get it. That's my vote. I gotta go with Shoot.
There you go. And if GB were here, he would tell you he has been saying for the last year, maybe even over a year. GB and I have seen Shoot since he basically started out here in the last couple of years. He's the future of this business. And got all the pedigree in the world. Both of these guys do. So this is going to be a really, really hot match to start things off here tonight. But moving on down the card, up next we're going to have CT Keys Now, CT Keys showed up. Now, he had been here before. It's been a while, but he showed up last month and surprised everybody when he was announced as the newest member of the Endgame. And, of course, he'll be taking on the returning Larry Lazard. Now, Larry Lazard has been here before in tag team action as part of Top Team with Teriyaki.
Right.
And but this will be his first time in singles action here in SHW. So you got like kind of the smaller Larry Lazard, but he's quick and he's aerial. And then you got the strength.
And he can do almost everything that you've never even thought of before.
Hey, we saw him out here earlier practicing this crazy move out of the floor, and he had us on our edge of our chair over here going, oh, be careful. But he was pulling
and he
it
loves
out.
it. That's why he's at home.
But then you got the strength and the kind of like the big brawling style of CT Keys coming in here. So styles clashing here tonight. It should be a good one.
Styles clashing, but there's strength in numbers.
There you go. Yeah.
And as much as I want to give it to Larry and say that he's going to pull out something you've never seen before and stun CT Keys, I don't know how that's going to be possible when you got however many people out here with him and just, you know, been there.
Right.
I know how that goes.
Yeah.
You said he was a smaller version, but I read somewhere where he was 250 pounds tonight.
So he did come over to make sure that we knew that he was going by 250 pounds.
250.
And I looked at him and I went,
wait, who said this?
Larry Lazard.
I said, you got an hour to gain back 100 pounds.
Hey, you announce him at whatever weight he says he's
I will
announce that. You hear me?
Yeah.
I will.
Whatever he says, that's the truth. I promise. That's how it goes.
It's almost like somebody that we used to know that would do his intro.
I have no idea what you mean, but all I can say
so tonight, Larry Lazard weighing in at a whopping
250 pounds. I might even do that.
Hey, I believe it. I believe it.
Oh, man. So that's going to be a good one. But again, like you said, CT now a member of the Endgame. The Endgame has been running roughshod over SHW the last few months ever since they formed. And so I don't know, but hey.
Well, they had all the wins last month.
Right,
they had all the wins.
They went 3 for 3 last month.
And are you surprised?
No.
Like I said, you get the strength in numbers.
I honestly was shocked last month, and you probably saw it when we aired back on IWTV.
Yeah.
But the match between Todd Sexton and Gunnar Miller, I thought there was no chance because the thing is, the Endgame, or at least the current members of the Endgame, had been barred from ringside.
Right.
Yeah.
And I thought there's no way that Todd Sexton will pull out a win over Gunnar Miller. And of course, the newest member that wasn't officially a member yet had been barred from ringside. He shows up, and of course, Todd gets the win. So
that's the experience of Todd Sexton.
Yeah.
He's been doing this for years.
Yeah.
Almost everybody that's come out of this state has learned from this man.
Right.
It's a huge learning tree, for better or for worse, as you can see.
Right.
So, you know, anytime he's involved in anything, you need to be wary. You need to be careful.
Exactly.
We have a huge SHW Tag Team Championship match coming up, and we're going to talk about that a little later. But before we get there, we also have a 5-team gauntlet match, 5-team tag team gauntlet, where the winner will receive a future shot at those SHW Tag Team titles.
I'm so excited for that.
And the 5 teams in this matchup, you've got Akudo Death Society.
Yes.
Exotic Youth.
Yes.
It's a Freudian slip. It happens every time. Exotic Youth, whatever. And then you've got the Coven of the Goat, Tank and Nathan Mowry, the Killbilly.
Oh,
okay.
no. Oh, no.
Yeah.
With Rev. I saw Rev back there.
And by the way,
no.
I don't know if you heard what happened last month between Nathan and Sunny Days when they had that no holds barred match. And DDP was on commentary with me and Gerard, and it was insane.
It was crazy. It was bloody.
It was bloody. It was like a car crash out here.
Gosh.
But
and they love it. That's what they're the most
insane.
comfortable. They're at
I've
home
never
with
seen
that.
either one of them in a match that wasn't bloody. So what's going to happen tonight? It's a tag team gauntlet.
So I mentioned Tank and Nathan forming the Coven of the Goat.
Right.
They'll be one of the teams. And then, of course, I mentioned Sunny Days, Happy Madness. Sunny and Sawanaro will be in this match.
Yep.
And then, of course, the Grapplers. The Grapplers' mainstay is over in Anarchy. They hold a couple of tag team titles, don't they? In Southern Pride and NCW.
And Southern Pride, yes.
So they're coming in here.
Oh, this is going to be pure chaos.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, and it's a gauntlet match.
I am so excited.
So, yeah, it's gauntlet style. So 2 teams start out. Whoever loses, the next team comes in, and it goes like that. So until there's 1 team remaining.
Oh, man.
So
that way we can keep up with what's going on.
it's going to be insane. You might have a special particular interest in this next match, which we found out it's not just a singles match. It's going to be for Cruel's IWTV World Championship. The Atrocity Cruel taking on, representing Action Wrestling, Rico Gonzalez. How do you feel about this?
You know, it's so funny how things play out because I saw a post today 4 years ago to this day me and Cruel had a match.
How about it?
Last year, I lost the world championship to that same man.
Yeah.
Wow.
And now, the love of my life gets
going
to
after
avenge
your
that
man.
loss and go after that same championship. It's a hard feat.
Ooh, I just got chills.
Listen,
I know.
it's crazy how things play
Yeah,
out.
absolutely.
How the stars align. And I've been in the ring with Cruel a billion times. And I've been talking to my man all month, honestly, about what needs to be done to get the better of him. And let me tell you something. I think we're here for an upset.
Okay.
I know we're biased. I know I'm biased. Excuse me. I'll speak for myself.
Of course.
But, Rico is such a good upstart. He's going to shock a lot of you. I think it's going to be a real treat watching him do his thing. And you're going to be surprised at how how he holds his own against Cruel.
Yeah.
We were talking about him a few months ago, and I was telling GB and Brandon, I was like, I don't know if you've seen Rico. I've seen Rico quite a few times, especially at MomoCon.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
it was just like, where did this guy come from?
Well, GB and I called that match at MomoCon, and so that was our first time actually seeing him in action.
Right,
Now, we knew of him. We've seen video of him, but it's the first time we saw him live. And, of course, we know that he's a big representative of action. He's a big action star at Action Wrestling.
He's everywhere. I love him.
So he's here. He's got Matt Griffin in his corner, and I don't know. I know. Here's the thing, and a lot of fans of SHW specifically may not realize this, but while you were the Southern Honor champion, you were also Action was kind of your home away from home, and you were their champion as well for a time, and so you know a lot of what goes on there. You know Matt Griffin very well. Now here at SHW over the last few months, we're kind of sick and tired of seeing him, and we're not sure how he even got in the building, but somehow they keep letting him in, and somehow he keeps making his presence known at these shows.
All I will say is pretty much what we were talking about with Todd Sexton. They are strength in numbers.
Yes.
You know?
I got the Swerve song in the background.
And you're doing a dance.
I'm sorry, man. But as you were saying.
But yeah, so
that was for GB, by the way.
He's running a whole promotion. He has an entire roster at his disposal. So
and he even sent a video to Cruel saying, you know what, we're all coming after you, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
All.
Deep.
All.
Yeah.
That's a big number. So at his disposal at any time, you can see some more surprises.
Yeah.
It's faithful.
You never know. And while we're on that note, one of the most unprecedented moves I've heard of in the 5-year history of SHW is that the Action World Championship will be defended in this building on our show. How in the world did that
Hell
happen?
has frozen over.
Exactly. Now, being somebody that's been a big part of both promotions, you could speak to that better than anybody as to how unprecedented this is.
Oh my gosh, the big
that
rivalry.
didn't even happen at Hell Freezes Over. So
right. Exactly.
So now we've
Which
got
was
it.
in this building as
Also
well.
in this building.
Yes.
I don't know who pulled the strings. I don't know how it has happened.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it has.
Yeah.
Honestly, and I know we've got to work some kinks out in the show, some people we don't like, but at the end of the day, I think it's great that we're all working together.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're all coming together as a state.
It's pretty
and
wild to
representing
see.
well.
It's
Yes.
wild to see.
Yes.
So it's going to be interesting. And of course, it's Adam Priest is the current Action World Champion. He'll be taking on the star of the show, Ashton Starr. Now, Ashton Starr has been vying for a world championship on.
Yes,
if you
he
follow him on
has.
social media for months now, whether it's been at Cruel or any other world championship, he's been vying and trying to get another shot. He's held gold here before, and just hasn't had another opportunity here in Southern Honor. And so, I'm excited to see this matchup here tonight.
Man.
As crazy
I just hope
as
he's
it
done
is.
with Movie Mike. I hope the Movie Mike era is gone.
They seem to have wrapped it up.
We
I don't know.
need a sequel anytime soon, but you know.
You know, coincidentally, I did see where Ashton will be. I believe it's in North Carolina on a show that Movie Mike's on coming up soon. But anyway, so I don't know. Maybe they're just moving it.
We'll see.
They're moving it to North Carolina.
We'll see.
I don't know,
we
but
can move
it's been quite a weird story over the last several months
What
leading
a
up to the
match.
anniversary. So
What a match that's going to be, and I have such a personal investment in it.
Yeah.
I've had so many matches with both of them.
Yeah.
I've been the Action champion. He's representing Action.
Yeah.
Ashton is one of the most unsung heroes in Georgia in the past decade. I was about to say I don't know anybody that's better than him, but
other than
honestly, it might be Adam Priest. I think he's pound for pound one of the best professional wrestlers in the game right now.
anytime Priest has been here, and this is prior to him being the Action champion, he's been here a few times. Prior to him being aligned with Matt Griffin, we've always said we can't wait for him to be back.
Yeah.
He always puts on a great show. He's so impressive. And the only downside now is that he's aligned with Matt Griffin. They turned on, and then Brooklyn turned on Cruel and joined Matt Griffin and Adam Priest a couple of months ago. So there's a whole thing. We haven't seen Brooklyn lately. I don't know if she's going to be around tonight, but who knows?
I hope so. I want all the drama to unfold
It's
while
all
I'm here.
drama.
I want all the
you get to
chaos.
call it.
I get to call it.
Yes.
I get to see it firsthand,
Bring
front
it
row.
on. Bring
I
it
want
on.
it.
I don't know. There's a lot of Griffin people in here. There's
Let's
a lot
go.
of action.
Yeah.
Matt Griffin people.
I
in
want
this
it to
building
spill outside.
tonight.
I want him to go through this table.
You know,
I
stay
want
away
him to
from
go
my
over the
table.
barricade.
Just stay
I want
away
all
from
of
my
it.
table. I just want to keep my table.
I'll tell you, we're walking around backstage earlier, all three of us, and we're seeing faces that either we haven't seen in a long time
Right.
or that we've never seen before.
Yeah.
And I'm asking
There's
Meg, I'm
a
like,
really
you know who
big
that
guy.
is? Like,
It's
who's
like,
this
who
guy?
is
Who's
that?
this guy? So who
Listen,
knows?
All I know is I'm excited
Yeah.
to see it. I'm excited to see it
He's
happen
just excited.
right
Yeah.
in that center of that ring.
Oh, it's going to be nuts. Well, moving on down this card, another big singles match coming up. Two guys trying to prove themselves. One guy in particular that went after Chip Day after Chip's match last month when Chip successfully
Boy.
retained.
Who's
Going
the
after Chip Day.
That would be Hollywood
This
Hunter
crazy-
James.
Oh, my
That's
And
not
God.
smart.
Yeah, I agree. And Hollywood Hunter James
I'm
went
not
after
happy.
Chip Day, hit him with the brain buster right there on the stage behind us after
He
Chip successfully defended the
did.
Jake the Snake Legacy title last month.
He came out and congratulated him, and then. Oh.
Well, that's what I thought. I thought he was coming out to shake his hand or
I wasn't
something. And
happy.
no, he hit him with the brain buster, and Chip had just gone through
That's
5 other
insane.
guys.
Not a cool
So,
move.
anyways,
I don't know why we're picking a fight against Chip Day.
Thank you.
I don't
Chip
either.
Day is one of the most tenured
Tell
wrestlers
him.
we have here.
Listen to this man.
Yeah.
Technical Wrestler of the Year so many times over. I done lost count at this point.
Yeah.
I've been in the ring with him. He's another one where no matter how far away you're watching the action, you can always feel
Yeah.
how hard
Oh,
he's hitting
yeah.
his opponents.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
he knows a billion different ways to contort your body, to stretch you, to make you feel pain. I don't know, but if it was me, if I was still in the game, I'm not just going to pick a fight willingly.
Well, here's what
with
I want to
Chip
know.
Day.
Here's what I want to know. So Hunter James did that at the last show.
Yeah.
Now he's in singles competition against the ugly duckling Rob Killjoy here tonight.
Bless it.
Wow.
We don't know if Chip's not on the card officially tonight, and I don't know if he's in the building. But after what happened to him last month, I would think that he might be keeping an eye on Hunter and going after Hunter at some point. I don't know if that's going to happen here tonight or sometime down the road.
I know Chip a long
Yeah.
time, and I hope he is here tonight. I hope he wants revenge.
We'll
if,
see.
If it's the Chip that I know, it's
Yes.
if not tonight, it's
Yeah.
gonna be soon.
Bad boy
Yeah.
Chip Day is not playing about this title. He is not playing. I'm
And I
telling
hope
you.
it's tonight.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Rob Killjoy, though, of course, every time he's here, I mentioned it about Adam Priest. We've
Yes.
said it about, in the past, we've said about Najicism. Anytime Rob Killjoy's in the ring here in SHW, he might not have a winning record, but he always puts on an incredible show.
course.
Yeah.
An incredible athlete. And so,
Yes.
you know, he's ready to finally get a W here in SHW.
He is a highlight reel.
Yeah.
He
I
is.
guarantee you this right now. After the end of tonight, everybody's going to leave here remembering 3 things. Whatever happens,
Yeah.
one of them, I promise you, will be Rob Killjoy.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's
That's
no way
right.
you can walk
That's
away
right.
and just not, like, he's exciting. He's infectious. You
He
feel
is.
his character. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
He can do anything.
So who knows what's going to happen here between Hunter James and Rob Killjoy. Anything can happen, but we'll see. It's going to be a good one. Both guys definitely need a W here tonight, so we'll see what happens. But we mentioned the tag team titles earlier. Let's talk about the SHW Tag Team
We
Championship
got
match.
some gold on the line.
The hierarchy.
This
makes
Joe
me
Black,
nervous.
Joe Black, Murder One, defending
Oh.
those titles against the
Oh.
End Games, Nick Halen, and our Southern Honor champion, Judias.
This makes me nervous.
You know who I'm talking about, Judias?
Oh. Judias?
Yeah.
Judias.
You know it's Judias now.
No, that's.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to call him that and have him mad at me. I know
No.
his name is Judas.
No, it's
No.
it's Judias.
It's
now.
Judias.
You've been gone a little bit. I'm just letting you know.
We've been
corrected the
corrected.
hard way, so I'm just letting you know.
Oh.
I'm
It
letting
is
you know.
Judias.
The hard way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be corrected the hard way.
Just saying.
So I'll listen to y'all.
All right.
Judias.
In fact,
is
I'm going to
our-
ask him from a very far distance
What
when
do you,
he gets
what,
out.
What do you want me to call you?
Ex-
What's
Exactly.
your name tonight?
What do you want?
I'm,
This is your show.
I'm telling you, man. I'm just saying.
He is the champ. He doesn't talk a whole lot unless he's screaming at you.
Just giving you that
So,
heads up.
Just saying.
But
Oh,
yes,
man.
the Southern
No,
Honor
thank you.
champ. He could leave here tonight as a champ. Because
He
if they
could.
defeat Murder One and Joe Black, you're going to have the Southern Honor champion also holding one of the tag team
I'm
titles.
very
This one makes me
intrigued at that
nervous.
match. Yeah, I definitely understand. That
Yeah.
A lot can happen in that. A lot can go wrong in
Oh.
the best way for us.
Yeah.
But a lot like that's. Ooh.
It's going to be
Batten
good.
down the
But you
hatchets
like-
on
you
that
know,
one.
Like in-game goes deep. I mean, they have
Yeah.
a lot of people in their arsenal, and
Yeah.
I'd hate for the hierarchy to lose these titles with some kind of shenanigans like
Yeah.
Todd is known for, but we are talking about Joe Black and Murder One, okay?
They have been some of our most dominant champions.
Yeah,
so far.
but speaking of the hierarchy, it runs deep
They
too,
run
though.
deep, too. Very
true.
And not just Southern Honor, but
right.
all through this state. I have seen so
there's
many
no
promotions where
telling.
that two-finger salute has been in my
Yeah.
face.
And we mentioned
Baby.
Kenway. Kenway's here tonight. He's got a match
Yeah.
you mentioned earlier.
Kenway's here tonight,
So-
and
Make
you
this
know
a
what?
street fight.
I am so excited because all of these matches have people that are, I don't want to say gang affiliated. That just sounds so bad.
It's
but
a
like
group.
a lot of people
It's a
are
club.
very well protected.
Yeah,
I'll,
yeah.
I'll say that much.
I've been watching Sons of Anarchy, so I know it's a club.
Oh, I'm here for it. I want it all to boil down.
Yeah.
I want everybody to come out. Let's go.
Chaos.
It's going to be nuts. It's going to be good. That's all I can tell you. But one big match remaining, and that will be Najicism and Owen Knight. But before we get too far into that, we're going to talk about it here in a minute. Let's take a look at this video package to kind of explain a little bit how we got here to begin with.
Yes.
Sidebar, I love.
Owen, let's cut to the chase. I chose you.
See, I was challenged by him for the Southeast Best of 7.
I know how good you are. I know how good you can be. I needed somebody to take me to a level that I've never been to before.
We're in it to make our name and leave a legacy. We had a conversation back when this series started, and he told me that this Best of 7 series was for his legacy. I can give a rat's ass about your damn legacy.
He's going to clock him out.
Oh my gosh, the clock out! Wow! Are you kidding me?
I don't believe it.
Match 6 is over?
We tied 3-3. It is the night. Match 7. Right now.
Najicism has won the Best of 7 series.
Are you hearing this?
I am hearing it.
Oh.
I don't know. Owen Knight refusing to shake the hand of Najicism.
Wait, hold on.
The fans want it. Come on, man. You know we can be one of the best tag teams in the state.
I want you to understand that SHW is my home. First and foremost, I want you to understand that.
What a great tag match that was. And because of that, Owen Knight and Najicism will compete in the SHW Tag Team Championships.
In comes Owen Knight. Going to be time to clock out, GB.
And there was a blind tag.
And there's a clock out to Sal Renaro. But he's not a legal man. Naja tagged in.
Naja tagged in.
We've seen it before. It's classic Najicism. Oh, no, wait a second.
Wait.
Why, Owen, why?
What?
Now, wait a second.
Wait. Whoa, wait a minute.
Just when they were working so well as a team.
And I'm taking matters into my own hands. I've bled, I've sweat, I've spent tears for the working team. And what have it's gotten me? Oh, Owen, you're so great, man. Hey, Owen, you do know on the 10-year mark, you're just that close to being that guy. Bull! Who's gonna save me when I need saving? No one but me, myself, and I. I'm the captain of my own team, the team of me.
Oh, no. Owen just realized who's next. Najicism is back, and he's locked in, going right after Owen Knight. He just wanted some vengeance on Owen Knight.
This has now turned into something much more personal.
This feud finally comes to a head in 3 stages of hell. Fall number 1, a singles match. Fall number 2, a Falls Count Anywhere match. And fall number 3, if necessary, an I Quit match.
We've made it back from hell this time.
Well, there you go, folks.
Well,
That kind of explained it right there. That is how we got here tonight. Owen Knight,
Yes.
Najicism. It all comes to a head in a 3 stages of hell match,
love
where
it.
the first match will just be your average singles match, right?
okay.
Then you're going to have a
Falls Count
Falls
Anywhere.
Count Anywhere match.
Let's go!
And then fall 3, if necessary, will be an I Quit match.
Is it,
Oh, wow.
Is it 2 out of 3?
It's 2 out of 3. So if say for instance Owen wins the first 2,
Right,
no
go
need
ahead.
for the third match.
Yeah.
So
Y'all know this had to be run back. Y'all know it did.
I'm telling
That
you,
whole Best of 7,
it's
every
gonna be-
feud,
And they
it
keep
had to
topping
be.
themselves.
Yes.
It's like every.
this started about a year ago. It was last November or so when the Best of 7
Wow.
Yes.
started. and then it went for a few months, and then they've been having matches all over Georgia.
Right.
Multiple matches here in this building.
And that feud is what caused Owen to kind of shift in his attitude and his,
absolutely.
his whole demeanor. Just he lost his music.
He
come up with some darker music.
You even saw in the video package where Owen let Nadja know, hey, don't forget, SHW is my home.
Yeah.
Right.
And what happened with that Best of 7 series? Nadja came here. You know, Owen won match 6 here.
And then they
but
did the
Nadja
same
won
one.
match 7 here and won the series in Owen's backyard.
Same night.
So, I mean.
But listen. Owen Knight has been here for a very long time.
Yeah.
When I came in the game, this is closer to the Owen that I met.
Okay.
So, in my opinion, this is home for Owen Knight.
Right.
Back when you guys were running the new era.
Yes, exactly. Even before then.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, this new attitude, it may not be the best. It may not be what the fans want to see.
He's another one of my bad boys.
I was going to say, she's a bad boy. She
Oh,
likes the bad
okay.
boys,
I definitely think you got a bad boy in Owen Knight.
Oh, for sure.
I got to go with the experience here.
Yeah.
When he's this way, he gets in the zone and he's unstoppable. It's that, I don't want to call it desperation, but it's a different kind of grit, that comes out of him.
That's what I was
and it's insane. It's a different Owen Knight, and I'm excited to see that Owen Knight in the main event where he belongs.
Right,
so I'm here for it.
Absolutely. He was one of our best champions here.
Yes.
Not to slight you at all. You, of course, were as well. I got to say
he
that.
wasn't the best.
I didn't say the best.
Yeah, he was up there.
One of the best. I got to be careful when a former champ here sat next to me.
That's right.
Anyways, glad I realized that before I said too much. But yes, Owen Knight, one of our great champs, and he's been a great talent, as you mentioned, almost since day one. You were here at the very first show, very first match of the very first show. I think he came in show 2 or 3, and he's been here ever since and been a mainstay. And of course, ran with you in the new era and has done so much along the way.
And that was the reason why we wanted him there.
Yeah.
You know, I'm telling you, that's a secret weapon. And, oh, my gosh.
I mean, whether it was his feuds with David Ali, which went on, and of course, that's who he defeated for the title at one point. And now, by the way, GWH, make sure you're listening here because feud of the year, if this isn't feud of the year, Nadja Sism and Owen Knight, then I don't know what you've been watching. Because
I got to say.
It's been a year-long feud at this point.
Yeah.
And it's been amazing.
This is the rivalry that I've heard about and seen the most of.
Yeah.
So it's only right that it's the main event. I feel like I'm at like an even bigger show. I feel like we're at Still Here 7 already. I'm so excited.
He went 2 years in the future.
We got big. Oh, yeah, that's right. I skipped one.
It's fine. But look, they did that best of 7. They became tag team partners.
Yeah.
And then.
And here's the thing. After that best of 7, when Nadja won, the crowd, and you heard it on the video package, the crowd was chanting tag team, because they saw it. They saw these guys would be an amazing tag team. Jake the Snake, our matchmaker, saw it. He put him in a tag team match. They had a great showing. He gave them a tag team opportunity, a tag team title opportunity. And that's the match where Owen turned. They were this close to winning the SHW tag team titles when Owen decided to flip that switch.
There was a few tag team kinks.
Yeah.
But the rules of a tag match rather than a singles match. There's a few little kinks.
And so there's always something. So, like, these guys may have good chemistry together, but when you go from being a singles wrestler the majority of your career to switching over to now tag team. I'll tell you from experience. Like you said, it's a whole different set of rules. I got to make sure I'm here to be legal, and it's just a lot. You're not thinking about that when you're just trying to win the match. So I can only imagine the kinks that they had to go through. And I know when those personalities butt head, not only are we trying to get the rules together, but hey, I'm the leader of this team, or I'm this, I'm that. So
you mentioned team. You mentioned team. Now Owen, and throughout this whole process, has basically turned on the working team. He was the working team's captain, and now he says he's the captain of his own team now. And so it's. Earlier we were watching through just kind of the prep and the setup for the show, and you saw the entrance video for Owen, and you were like, "Whoa, what?" Because it changed since the last time you were here.
Yes, it did.
He had one of the most hyped entrances, and the crowd would go crazy.
I am so excited.
And now his entrance, you saw, is so like somber, kind of just like melancholy.
It's a big screw you to anybody who want to be hyped.
Like, it's the most non-hype of all the entrances.
But
so,
I love it. I do love it. It's so dark.
It's going to be crazy. It's going to be an amazing show. 8 huge matches that we just talked about. We want to get you down here. If you're anywhere close to Canton, Georgia, you still got 30 minutes until bell time. 261 Marietta Road, Canton, Georgia.
Right. Rush hour is done. There's no excuse.
Absolutely.
There's no excuse.
Tickets.
We got food here.
Absolutely.
They got burgers and hot dogs and pizza and drinks. and all kind of stuff. So just forget dinner, bring it on.
Tickets start at $15. Kids 10 and under are free as always. So come on out and join us. We got 30 minutes, y'all, and I cannot wait. But until we see you down here, this has been
SHW.
This is our wrestling.
He nailed it. GB, did you hear that? He nailed it. We'll see you guys real soon. Come on down.
Very good.
Attention wrestling fans. Join us Friday, November 3rd for SHW56 as we kick off the next chapter of Southern Honor Wrestling.
Live from the Action Building in Canton, Georgia.
The year-long feud between Owen Knight and Nagicism finally comes to a head as they face off in our first ever 3 Stages of Hell match. The SHW Tag Team titles will be on the line as the hierarchy defends against the Endgame's Nick Halen and Southern Honor champion Judias. And for the first time ever, the Action Wrestling World Championship will be defended inside a Southern Honor ring as Adam Priest puts his title on the line against the star of the show, Ashton Starr. Plus, the Atrocity Cruel, Hollywood, Hunter James, Shoot Taylor, the Kenway, a 5-team tag team gauntlet, and so much more. Tickets start at just $15 and go on sale at the Action Building the night of the show beginning at 5 p.m. Doors open at 7, bell time at 8. As always, kids 10 and under are free. Invite all your friends and come witness firsthand why we are SHW and this is our wrestling.